A lot has been said about the girl child, and so much has been done to alleviate the status of the girl child. Unfortunately, when one success story is told about the girl child, another heartbreaking story unfolds. The following is one sad story, and no one seems to be perturbed, at least for now. We set out to establish the root cause of this problem that is turning out to be the biggest enemy of the girl child. Just outside Langas is a young mothers and children center, YOMAC. The NGO caters for adolescent pregnant girls, adolescent mothers and their children through training and often encouraging them to continue with their education after the child is born.
It's not that when they come we say, now you must go and play sex, so you must have family planning. First we discourage about unnecessary sex, which is going to create more children.
Let everybody get the right information and make informed choices, because these girls and boys, even you talk to them, even about the very family plan, they say, tunasikia tu hatujui.
Meet Wilkisa Auma. Though not an adolescent, Auma got her now 8-year-old child when she was only 15 years old. Once her parents learned she was pregnant, they chased her away from home, and she met Mr. and Mrs. Aluda at her most hour of need.
They really helped me, and through their support I have also helped several girls who have experienced the same problem with mine, and even some of them have gone to school, and I can see they are excelling.
23-year-old Auma is now a second-year student at the University of Nairobi thanks to YOMAC. And although she could curse and regret about what happened to her 80 years ago, she's now looking at the brighter side of her misfortune.
Given the fact that I came from a poor family, maybe if I could not have gone under such circumstances, I could not have been where I am.
Well done, well done. Here is a good one. Try again another day.
Victoria Kerubo is another young lady from Langas who became pregnant in her teens. The similarity between Auma's and Kerubo's story is that besides becoming mothers in their teens, they also come from poor backgrounds.
What we can say is that not all girls become pregnant at teenage age because of poverty. Not all of them, but some do. And so we shouldn't just say that poverty is a scapegoat. Poverty is a huge riding factor here.
The same story is told about Naomi Wanjiru, who is 4 months pregnant at only 16 years of age. In addition, the minor who lost her parents to the 2007 post-election violence is married.
Niliolewa mwezi wa 4 mwezi huu mwaka huu. Nilifanya nikaolewa. Mama na baba walikufa siku ya clashes. Hasa nikaona maisha nikaenda street. Nikaona maisha street ni ngumu, nikakubali tu kuolewa.
Not far from Wanjiru's house is the family of Collins Ambogo. Since the beginning of this year, Ambogo's 15-year-old daughter has been without a trace. She became pregnant in December last year, and efforts to get her home have seen her father arrested twice by the police.
I had to spend 2 days in police cell when I was trying to find out where she was. And even in the police station, they were not really ready to help us.
The common assumption here is that poverty is the major catalyst for adolescent pregnancy. But that cannot be said about Ambogo's daughter, who comes from a fairly well-up family.
She had never gone hungry. She had not missed school fee. I had paid even lunch for her. Now, how does that to do with poverty? So poverty, fine, it can. But to me, no. That is a very small percentage.
According to Dorina Nyango, who has been a teacher for over 20 years, adolescent pregnancy is the product of poor child upbringing plus poverty. Her sentiments are echoed by Rosemary Murundu, a counselor and a professional teacher.
They don't have confidence. Now, girls like that, when they are approached by boys or young men, they do not have the bargaining power to say no. They think it is even a favor that somebody wants them the way they are.
Parents are too busy for the children, because sometimes as a teacher, you may see a problem with a girl. And if you call for the parent to come, the parent may not come even for a whole term.
At the Uasin Gishu District Hospital, over 50 cases of teenage pregnancy are recorded every week.
And we are doing the MCHFP services Monday to Friday. So roughly in a week we have 50, that is, so in a month we can even get 200.
Sadly, like every other person we come across, the hospital too does not interrogate the situation surrounding the pregnancies.
We have never followed to know that where the problem came in. We just do with the services and ask them that, oh, you are welcome to the clinic, and we continue with them. So the survey, we have not done the survey properly to know where the problem was.
With poverty fronted as the main cause of adolescent pregnancy, empowering the poor financially would be an obvious solution. But according to Tumaini High School head teacher, keeping the girls in school is the ultimate solution.
If there could be a way that the number of boarding schools for girls to be increased, the high enrollment rates will increase, and again, a good number of them will finish school.
Sex education needs to be done, need to be foregrounded even at the primary stage. Yes, sex education. And this sex education should not just be a school thing. It should start from home.
Teenage pregnancy was rare a while back. However, its prevalence has shot up in the last few years, and young girls have become the sole victims of what can be termed as a breakdown of morals that need to be capped before it gets out of hand. John Mwaura, GBS News, Eldoret.